Welcome to Beards and Buckets. My name is Teebs.
I'm Mike.
And we are back again and got an action-packed, gem-filled, that's a new way of saying that, action-packed episode here of all kinds of stuff to talk about. We're going to dive into the GM survey questions. Before every season, every basketball general manager gets asked certain questions about the season, who they think's going to win, who they think's going to win MVP, stuff like that. So we'll kind of dive into those. Mike hasn't seen the answers to those yet. I have, so I'm going to be kind of like just asking him, who do you think was the most popular answer, and see if he gets them right, and we'll kind of dive into the answers, because some of them kind of shocked me a little bit.
So when we do this, should I start with what I would choose and then say
That's a good idea.
what I think they chose?
Yeah, so what you would choose and what you think general managers said.
Okay.
Yeah, we should do that. The rest of this, we picked a game of the week from, this is opening week last week. A lot of interesting, cool games happened. A lot of interesting results. The standings are looking kind of crazy right now. It is only the first week, but we'll see what happens.
Right.
We also got other games to break down. Some rookies from the 2022 draft class got some extensions, and then there's some key injuries and stuff to discuss as well too. But I figured we'd start off with these GM survey questions because they are a little interesting. The first thing is, this is an easy one. We're starting off easy. The question was, who will win the NBA Finals in 2026? So you can just, what do you think? What do you think the answer was?
Well, yeah, I mean, who do I think, and then what do I'm assuming the answer is the Thunder, is what they said, if I had to guess. And then in terms of, like, just initial, none of the seasons happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess, yeah, you kind of have to go with them to repeat for now. We'll see if the Spurs 4-0 start is sort of just like a hot start, like that season the Magic started 10-0 and ended up being buns.
Yeah.
Like we'll see, just a hot start, or if the Spurs actually have something, because they've been impressive. But I'll play it with the Thunder.
The Spurs are 4-0, and De'Aaron Fox hasn't played yet.
That's what I'm saying. And I get, like, Stephon Castle's looked great.
Yeah.
And Dylan Harper's been good. And so people are like, oh, they have this young core. Like, I saw a post where it was like, all three of them are playing well. How bad does the De'Aaron Fox trade look now?
I was like, well, once that guy gets added to the offense, it's going to be even better.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like they have these really strong players, and it's not like you can't slide Dylan Harper to the 2 and Stephon to the 3. You can run all three of them together. I mean, your shooting might not be great, but they've got a good young team, and I don't think, like, they are necessarily going to win a finals this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they had a surprise conference finals run or something. Yeah, with Fox, I think that team's going to be filthy. And then if he comes back and you start not playing as well as you thought,
yeah,
you know how many teams in this league would benefit from having De'Aaron Fox? I don't imagine he's going to be that hard of a piece to move if you decide to.
Right. So, do you think, so the Spurs are your answer? Your answer.
What, for the finals?
Who do you think's going to win the finals?
Oh, the Thunder.
Oh, it's the Thunder.
Yeah, I have to go with the Thunder.
So you're correct. It was the Thunder.
Okay.
The percentage of GMs was 83%. They had the Thunder. 7% said the Cavs. 7% said the Nuggets. And then the rest was like a mixture of like the Rockets and the Knicks. And like, so that kind of makes sense. I would agree in that aspect as well. I think the Thunder have a strong chance to run it back as well. I mean, they've looked like the Thunder so far, and I think they'll keep up their winning ways,
right?
Especially if they stay healthy. But they've been playing really good even without J-Dub. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he's D team. That's how you know they're a championship team. Is because when you're missing one of your top guys like that, you're able to come in and just still crush teams.
Yep.
Well, they haven't crushed teams. They've had 2 double overtime wins, but you're able to still come in and consistently beat teams. And I think earlier in the season, especially for a repeat champion, everyone is amped to play you. Everyone is giving you their best swing that they can. And so for them to be able to roll with the punches and get 2 double overtime wins to start the year is super impressive,
right?
Especially coming off of the championship hangover that a lot of people would expect.
Mm-hmm.
without your second best player. So
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, the next one's interesting because I feel like the answer should be obvious, but it's not.
okay.
So it's who will win MVP. So who do you think's going to win MVP, and who do you think the general manager said is going to win MVP?
Okay. This is so recency bias. This is so recency bias. It's insane.
I think we're going.
But like, dude, if Victor keeps playing like this, there's no fucking way he doesn't win MVP.
You think he was Defensive Player of the Year?
That Depoy, as long as Wemby's in the league,
Yeah.
and Chet isn't going nuts with like defense. Same with Mobley. Those are really the two guys I think will have any chance at winning a Depoy while Wemby's playing. But like, he's like 75%. The two of them, it's the 25% for Depoy.
Yeah.
MVP, I'm going to say my choice would be, and I understand the recency bias here, but Wembanyama is just so impressive that if he keeps this up, I don't see him not winning it.
No, absolutely.
Especially if they finish like top 3 in the West and Wemby's playing like this, he's the MVP.
Yeah.
The person, for whatever reason, I think they chose is Luka Doncic.
So you'd be wrong. So
Why?
Wemby was one of the answers. 7% of the GM said Wemby. 10% said Luka. 8% said SGA. 8.
Okay, I'm like 80?
67%. 67% said Jokic.
67%
Yep.
for Jokic.
And I feel like that's a safe answer. I totally understand it. But like the Nuggets so far, I was only able to catch them against the Lakers. I mean, they still look fine, but I don't know, some holes in their lineup, I think. And they beat the Timberwolves last night, which I wasn't expecting. But
Why am I blanking on because I watched a game of the Nuggets. Who did they play when Gordon scored? Was that the Lakers when Gordon scored 50 and they lost? Or who were they playing? Ooh. I have to look it up real quick. Because I was watching, I don't know if I caught the whole game, but I caught most of it.
mm-hmm.
Where is it? Gordon, 50 points. Oh, I think it might have been, was it the Warriors? Yeah, the Warriors. They lost to the Warriors. I watched that game. And they looked good, and they have seemingly more depth. So I wouldn't be surprised if they end up finishing with a good record. I just don't know, like... I mean, I get he didn't win it last year, but there still probably is some Jokic fatigue when it comes to winning the MVP.
Well, that's the thing, is I think it's now they're like, okay, someone else won it, so let's, a lot of people are like, all right, Jokic can probably win it again now. Now, he is not voter fatigue because every year, I feel like most years you can make the case that he's the MVP.
Yes.
Last year was one of the closest I have ever seen in my life, and I was like, you can't not make a case for either of these guys. Like, you know what I mean? It was they just flipping a coin, and they went with SGA because I think of voter fatigue. So
Yes.
yeah. So
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad answer. I
don't like voter fatigue. I think the whole
I don't know.
I think the whole concept's stupid. I mean, if a guy's the best player 10 years in a row, he should get 10 MVPs. Like, it's just how it is, Like, just because he's won this so many years in a row doesn't mean you're like, oh, let's just give it to somebody else because like, that's stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah. This is a fun one. Which player is most likely to have a breakout year?
Breakout year.
And the top answer is someone we've talked about quite a few times, I think.
Okay. Let me rack my brain.
You could gotta rack your brain right now.
I don't want to just be a Spurs glazer here.
The whole episode is like, Wembanyama!
Well, my answer wouldn't be Wemby there, but I'm not going to say... Well, I will say who my honorable mention from them is. He's not going to be my answer. I just have to bear with me here while I think.
Well, because you could say last year Wemby broke out a little bit, too.
Yeah.
So, like, he's already kind of broken out. We know what he's capable of, so...
Right. Breakout player of the year.
I think it could be Terry Rozier.
He's gonna have to break out of prison.
You know, it's amazing we didn't add that to the list of stuff we were going to talk about here.
Hey, we can get into it at some point. Man, this one's tough for a breakout player.
Breakout coach, also going to break out of prison.
Yeah, Chauncey.
My guy Chauncey, man.
Why is my mind just blank right now? Breakout players.
Amen Thompson
Yeah?
is going to be my breakout.
Oh, it's going to be yours? Oh, well, that was also the correct
That was also the answer. Okay. He would be my choice.
Yeah.
Just the athleticism, and now especially with Van Vliet out, and we've mentioned this briefly in the previous episode, but he's going to have to take a lot bigger of a role than he was maybe expected to because they don't have their floor general. If that team's going to be good, he's going to be a very...
We got Amen Thompson running point guard, so that on a team with an average height of like 6'10" in the starting lineup.
That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. I think they should keep doing that, too. I don't know if they have or not. I haven't caught another Rockets
In the starting lineup to score against.
Yes.
Unless you're the Thunder.
My honorable mention was Stephon Castle.
Oh, yeah?
He's looked really solid. I mean, it's the similar type of thought process with him and Amen Thompson. It's just Amen Thompson's like a bit better of an athlete. But Stephon Castle's been, when he's had the ball in his hand, he's done the right thing with it. And has just looked really impressive this year so far. He's got the athleticism, he's got the IQ, he's got the defensive ability. Him and Wemby are going to be a duo, man. They're going to be tough to deal with for a long time. And then if Harper can come into that and look good too, it's going to be a struggle for teams.
Well, interestingly enough, Stephon Castle wasn't one of the answers on.
He was.
No, he wasn't. Wasn't on the GM survey.
Huh.
So Amen Thompson had 30%. Brandon Miller had 10.
Brandon Miller, okay.
Asar Thompson also had 10. Wemby had 10, even though we literally just said he's like, I wouldn't consider him like a breakout.
He was an all-star. Like, how many hours he got? If you're considering him a breakout when he's already an all-star, he's breaking out to be an MVP.
Yeah, right.
And then the last answer was Franz Wagner had another 7%.
Okay.
So I could see that.
No, that's not bad. I was thinking more so like rookies or second-year guys.
Yeah, exactly. Which team will be most improved this season? This one's fun because we already have a small sample size of teams, so we can kind of see how they're playing so far.
My thing is, though, I have to remember their record from last year.
Yeah.
Because, like, I would say the Rockets, but they were already really good. So their leap isn't going to actually be as big,
right,
like, win-wise.
Biggest leap.
You know what? Well, actually, no, because their record wasn't really bad either. I'm trying to think of a team that was like middle of the pack or lower in their conference that's gonna finish towards the top.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was thinking of saying Lakers for a second, but they were like the 5 seed last year. Yeah. Atlanta Hawks, I'll go with.
So the Hawks were the second most popular answer.
Was the top answer the Spurs?
Spurs were the third. So the Hawks had 20%, Spurs also had 20%.
Who was the top team?
The Orlando Magic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's valid.
37% of the GM said it was the Orlando Magic.
That's valid.
It's a valid answer.
That's perfect.
76ers had 10%. 76ers and Spurs both undefeated right now. Pelicans had 3%. And they are defeated right now.
Yeah. Well, they didn't even have Zion in the last game. It's like, oh, he's looking in the best shape of his career. Let's get excited for him. And then he doesn't fucking play. It's like every year.
But the Celtics won a game. Woo!
Yeah!
Can't stop hospitalized Pelicans team.
Yeah.
With Jaylen Brown's hair coming off his head on the people's jersey.
You know what I heard about that is he said, I don't know if it's true and he actually said this, but I saw a thing and people are saying, oh, Jaylen Brown said he doesn't want to look like Derek White. That's why he has this hairline.
The spray on hair.
He's claiming victims out here with the
I just Jalen, you're the best.
We love you.
We love you, but just go bald.
Just yeah.
So if it's gone to the point where you got to use some like flintlock wood spray on shoes on your head, like
Yeah.
just let the scalp be free, my man.
His next question is kind of tough. Which team's success is the toughest to predict?
It's toughest to predict. Let me rack my brain through the rosters again. I'm going to say the Portland Trailblazers. And the reason I'm going to say them is because I don't think he's playing this year, but they do have Lillard back with them.
Yep.
They added Drew Holiday. Avdia has looked pretty good. I think they are aspiring to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
And if they overperform a little bit, they could maybe be in the top half of the conference when it comes, top half of the playoff teams.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more realistic that they're being a play-in team.
Yeah.
But they could also just suck. Be a lottery team.
Yeah.
So I feel like they have a very wide range of potential outcomes.
Like the Celtics.
Yeah. Like if they have a couple of their young guys really break out. Like if this year is the year that Shaden Sharp looks like an absolute beast. Or if Scoot can finally put it together where he has Lillard mentoring him. And you have those guys along with Denny running the offense. And you have Drew and Tumani who are really good defenders. Like, they could be a scary team. I personally, and I know you'd agree, I think they're going to be more towards the bottom of the...
I think that's a safer answer.
Yeah. I think they're probably going to be around play-in.
Yeah.
But I think they could really, like, pop off if the circumstances hit right. But now, who would the GMs say are the most unpredictable team?
I will say the way they've played so far is very explains this answer very well.
I'm going to say the 76ers.
Yeah.
Who they would have chose.
47% said the 76ers, and they're undefeated so far. And who could have saw that coming, you know? Right? So, and then Mavericks, Warriors, Rockets, Clippers, Lakers, Grizzlies, Pelicans each got 7%. It was like deadlock. It was like pretty well spread out after the Sixers.
Yeah, some fun shit game.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, because the Sixers is just the injury questions.
And then the Rockets, it's a very new-looking team. We don't know what's going to happen. No Fred VanVleet. The Mavs, injury problems. Warriors, just unpredictable in general. Grizzlies, just are the Grizzlies. Pelicans are the Pelicans.
Freaking Pelicans, dude. I feel like they are predictable, though. It's like you just know they're going to disappoint you.
It's like the Chicago Knicks. Right?
It's like, I'm sorry if you're a basketball fan in New Orleans. Just, like, never get your hopes up.
At least you got Mardi Gras.
Yeah. You got something.
You got something to look forward to.
Well, that was the last of the GM questions. Interesting. So I'll move into the game of the week, and I kind of made this decision. You might agree, you might not. Thunder beat the Rockets, double overtime, 125-124. We actually watched this game here.
We did.
And it went to double overtime. I think we were both knocking in the double, in the second overtime. We were like, it was dumb late. We were like, so to recap the statistics, SJ finished with 35 and 5 assists. He had an abysmal first half, but he kind of played like Shea in the second half.
If I remember correctly, too, he didn't have many free throws on that game.
No, I don't think so. Probably not in the first half, yeah. Şengün finished with 39 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and he made 5 threes. And then, which is a career high, by the way. Durant finished with 23 points, 9 rebounds. And that's what I got for stats here. At least key players.
That game was, in terms of opening night.
Yep.
That is maybe the best we're ever going to get.
Our opening night, you can't get much better. You got Kevin Durant calling a timeout when he's got no timeouts, bro. And the refs are just like, nah, that didn't happen.
Yeah, the refs didn't see it. They're like, no, they it was over LA. They're like, nah, they didn't want that timeout.
Vegas made the call, bro. Yeah. And we need another quarter here.
Okay.
No, I bet the over on KD, and he needs one more.
Look, so we're gonna play 5 more minutes of ball. I hear you.
And then you had people fouling out of that game, but both teams just absolutely came to play, and it was like I want to say the first quarter, not necessarily the first half, but the first quarter I remember being kind of sloppy on both sides.
Yep.
It was like they had to get their bearings, which you respect. It's opening night, but...
Well, the Thunder were playing without Jalen Williams. That's a little different. Yes. And then we saw that starting lineup for the Rockets. We were like, what the fuck are they doing, bro?
And I was so wrong about how good Jabari was going to be in that game. I thought Jabari Smith was going to be the guy who was getting the open looks. Because I'm like, okay, you have to worry about a man because he can just go to the basket anytime he wants.
Exactly.
You have to worry about Big Al because he's just going to be sitting in the post. He's like baby Jokic. He can do whatever he wants.
We're hearing you call him Big Al because when I hear Big Al, the kid in me hears Big Al Jefferson. And then I'm a Celtics fan, you face Al for It's like, well, who the fuck are you talking about?
You get the ball to Alpy down low. And he can do whatever he wants with it. And then KD, we know his resume. So I was thinking like, okay, those guys, they're going to take up everyone's attention. The guy who isn't going to be taking up everyone's attention is Jabari Smith. So I'm like, oh, this guy's going to come out and get like 20-some-odd points. Nope.
No.
Oh, my God, he was bricking. He had a few nice shots, but disappointing.
Yeah.
But that game was just absurd.
Well, I mean,
how back and forth it was.
This might be, it's very early. We have a small sample size, but these very easily could be 2 teams in the conference finals.
Well, they could.
You know, so it was fun to see. So if that's our small little sample of what a conference finals could be like, that's insane. And that's, I again, still don't know if Fred VanVleet's going to play. I'm not going to say Fred VanVleet's a superstar, but I think he would make a huge difference in a series like that. So,
I mean, he has championship experience.
Yes. And now Jalen Williams has that championship experience too. So, yeah.
And then in terms of the Thunder in that game, Chet looked great.
Oh yeah, he came out the gates fucking firing, dude.
He did. He couldn't miss a shot. It felt like in the first quarter.
Hey, you want to tell everyone about what your first basket bet was?
Oh,
and you thought it was a lock?
Oh yeah, my first basket. Or not first basket, method of first point.
Method of first point.
Was Shea free throw.
I mean, and as the story has been told, that man drives to the basket first play of the game. He gets breathed on. He's going to the line. You know?
So I thought it was a pretty safe bet. And then No. Because I think, what was it, Şengün?
It was Chet and one.
Oh, yeah, Chet and one.
You were like, fuck!
Oh, because Şengün got the ball. I think he took a shot, missed, and Shea started bringing the ball up. I'm like, here it comes. This is it right here.
And I'm about to get $25 and get a free sub.
Yeah.
Because we had just ordered food, and he was like, this is my free sub.
I paid for my sub bag. Unfortunately. But Chet was phenomenal in that game, though. He really was doing everything. And Shea had kind of not even necessarily a bad first half.
Just a Shea-like first half.
Yeah, he wasn't in it offensively in the first half.
Yeah.
And then in the fourth quarter and the overtimes, he really, looked like himself and took over down the stretch of that game.
So yeah, to move on from that game, there's another honorable mention game right here. Was the Thunder and Pacers' second game of the season, which is double overtime.
I didn't get to catch this.
Which I was watching this game. This has never happened in league history where the first 2 games of the season go to double overtime for a team. Jay finished with 55 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Aaron Wiggins, 23 points, made 5 threes.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I think I might have actually watched this game back.
Yeah.
If not, because Siakam had like 30-something points, right?
Siakam. I didn't write down. Yeah, he had 32, I think. He finished with or something like that.
Yeah, I did watch this. Now that I'm thinking about it.
AJ Mitchell, 29 points, which was like a huge step up for him. I would like to point out a quote or a tweet Kenny Beecham sent out. He goes, "Game 8 of the NBA Finals is not disappointing." Which was great. Yeah.
Oh, it's like because everyone on that team who was still like there, like besides Miles Turner, basically,
Yeah,
the whole roster is still pretty much there. They all are like, "Come on, let's get one up on them. Let's show them we can still play." You got the new addition of Jay Huff.
Yeah, your doppelganger. But he's got like a bald head now, so he looks less like you.
Yeah.
This is the game Benedict Mathurin had 36, too. And he was looking fantastic in that game. He was like the go-to guy, which was odd to see. Yeah. Then his next game, he had 26. So far, so good for him.
And he was a lottery pick, right? I forget how high up his pick was. I want to say he was like 10th or something like that.
I got to fact check that.
He might have been higher than that.
He was the 6th overall pick, 2022.
Okay. For whatever reason.
And if there was any doubt about an extension for that guy, I think he's starting to lock it up.
Get it. Especially this year, too, where they aren't going to have Tyrese for more likely than not the whole season.
Yeah.
Like, could be like most of the season. Who knows what his timeline's going to be? Tatum seems to be coming back from the injury absurdly quick for someone who has that injury. But assuming they aren't going to have Tyrese this year, they're going to have to lean on Mathurin more and more. So,
yep.
He actually would have been a decent candidate for the breakout player of the year. So,
yeah, no, absolutely. I'm surprised nobody said him.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. I wanted to talk about the man you've been glazing. So no,
Wembanyama.
Yeah. So
this was through Spurs are now 4-0. When I wrote this, they were 3-0. So through his first 3 games, we'll just use that sample size. 33 points per game, 13 rebounds per game, and 6 fucking blocks a game he's getting. He's the first player in NBA history with 100-plus points, 15 plus. I wrote
15 plus black. I wrote, man, what the hell?
Blocks?
Blocks, yeah. 100 plus points, 15 plus blacks in first 3 games of the season. Crazy typo, but yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, when I was watching back the Spurs Mavericks game, because I wasn't able to catch it on opening night, but I watched it the day after, and I'm sitting in bed watching this, and I think it was Derek Lively was guarding him. I watched this guy give Derek Lively like a 4-dribble combo, step back in his grill, shoot the 3, and just absolutely cold swish it.
Mm-hmm.
And I get up smiling, giddy like a little kid, like super happy. I'm like, Dad, you gotta see this. I literally ran into his room and showed him. I'm like, this is insane. Because, like, he was dribbling through his legs, behind his back a couple of times, takes a step back 3, just makes it look so easy.
Yeah.
And I was saying this, too, to my dad. I'm like, this guy sounds like a freaking fairy tale. It's like, oh yeah, he's 7'6" and dribbles like a point guard. And he trained in China with the Shaolin monks in the off season.
They had a fucking alien in Texas, dude, playing Sinner. Like,
dude, it's like, this guy is just an anomaly to watch. He's so freaking fun to watch.
Yeah, and then he has the pleasure of playing with Luke Cornett. Yeah. Nice. We looked at some French vanilla.
French vanilla was looking pretty solid in that game.
I love me some French vanilla.
Don't we all? But, man. And it was just like, his strength, too, is vastly improved. It was like, in that game against the Mavericks, had a play where, like, he's at the 3-point line, I think he does like 1 or 2 dribbles, goes in and just puts his shoulder into Anthony Davis and moves him back like a foot. And I forget whether he dunked it or if it was a layup, but he just completely cleared him out of the way, got an easy basket. And I'm like, Wemby last year, well, Wemby as a rookie definitely isn't doing that. And Wemby last year still probably not doing that. And this year, it's like you look at his arms, he is just noticeably bulkier. Like, he's still a skinny guy, but he's noticeably bulkier. He seems a lot more composed with his decision-making and how he's handling the ball. He is just so impressive. He's so freaking impressive.
Man.
Sorry to ramble. No, you're good. You're good. The Wemby glaze is justified.
Dude, it's insane.
Yeah, no, I think if he keeps it up undisputed. First of all, defense player of the year is a fucking lock because who the hell's beating him for DPOY, you know?
Yeah. Like, I get defense isn't just the amount of blocks, but, like, when you're leading it by that much.
That much, yeah. That's it. We're not talking 2-3 blocks, dude. We're talking triple the amount of that he's getting in a game. Like, oh my god. It would not shock me if Wemby gets a quadruple double. Quintuple's crazy.
Quadruple.
Quintuple would be absurd. You have to have like a quadruple overtime game.
Yeah.
Where he somehow doesn't foul out. Quadruple double though I could see.
Well, yeah, because he's definitely points, no brainer.
Points
Bound
is
same with
done.
them. Yeah, if he can play make a little bit, I don't see why he couldn't get 10 blocks in a game.
Yeah.
I could not.
He had 9 blocks the other night.
It's insane. You can easily see this happening. If he can play make a little bit throughout the game, easy money. Quadruple double would be insane. He would be the guy to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on to the Sixers beat the Celtics 117-116.
They did.
It's a classic Celtics, very winnable game. You know, they were up double digits in the fourth quarter, but you know, whatever. Tyrese Maxey exists, and so does this guy named VJ Edgecombe, who I think so far is looking better than Cooper Flagg, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. So far.
His debut, NBA debut, 34.7 rebounds, which is the most points in a rookie debut since Wilt Chamberlain. Yeah,
And he looked great.
and Maxey had 40 in that game as well, so that was the two of that duo was crazy. So
Right.
Yeah.
And they're still waiting on McCain.
yeah, that's another thing too.
But Edgecombe, he reminds me of he's played better so far. But athleticism and aggression wise, he reminds me kind of a rookie Jaylen Brown, where it feels like I'm going to get the ball and I'm just going to attack the rim with reckless abandon. I'm going to use all the athletic gifts I have and I'm going to go at you. And VJ Edgecombe was doing that. It felt like the whole game against the Celtics.
Right.
And, I mean, the Celtics don't exactly have the facilities to deal with someone who's aggressively attacking the rim right now. Luka Garza isn't necessarily stopping anyone down there, but
Luka Garza makes me so fucking mad to watch, bro. No. Fuck it. I'll take Luka Garza. I want this motherfucker Xavier Tillman off my basketball team so bad you don't even understand. I saw him miss a fucking layup in this game 2 inches from the basket that would have given us, I think it would have either tied the game or given us the lead very late in the fourth quarter. I was like, get this son of a bitch off the court. I can't watch him, bro.
I remember too, when he was coming in and giving us decent bench minutes.
Yeah, no, it was seriously
Maybe he's the
But now that he's
getting heavy center minutes, he's technically not even a center.
in terms of the centers for the Celtics, and I know we're getting a little off here because this is what happened about talking about VJ Edgecombe. And he was great. Well, I'm sure we will be talking about him plenty more throughout the year. What I will say for the Celtics centers, Keita has looked good. Keita has looked really solid. I think he can legitimately be a starting center in the league.
I think he can too. My thing with Keita, and I totally agree, he's looked really good. I think he would have been the perfect center like 10 years ago. Not now. Like, you know what I mean? The league has changed so much that he is so slow. He is such a transitional liability that, like, that's my only problem with him. He's so fucking slow. He is slow.
But man,
Yeah,
he
otherwise,
rebounds like a beast.
Mm-hmm.
And if you give him the ball down low, I'm confident he's scoring it.
Oh, yeah.
Like a year ago, he looked good. Like in the minutes that we were having to give him in the playoffs, he was actually doing pretty solid.
Right.
But like, I still never had like high confidence in him. This year, I think he's actually like looking to like earn a first like real big like I think if he plays well enough with the Celtics, his next contract is going to be a lot bigger than people might have expected.
Oh, yeah. I like my boy Al Qaeda. I gave him the nickname. You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised no one's used that in Boston yet. It's pretty good. The guy be throwing the hammer down. So,
So where were we with this?
oh yeah, what part were we at? We're talking about VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, we were talking about VJ Edgecombe. Yeah, I mean, just athletic as hell. He is built like a grown man. Even though he's a rookie, he's got an NBA-ready build, and he's showing it early that he can assert himself on an NBA court. And it's nice that the Sixers, well, it's nice for Sixers fans that they're starting to put together a core that can not only survive without Embiid, but can possibly thrive without Embiid.
Man, watching Embiid on a minutes restriction is disgusting. This guy's been in the league 10 years, bro. He's supposed to be your franchise player. He's supposed to be the guy bringing you that trophy. And they got him on a fucking minutes
And
restriction.
he's like, I don't think I'll play a back-to-back again in my career.
He's playing like he's 40 years old.
Dude, he has no knees.
No,
Like, knees are gone, man. Like, I was watching, like, some of the highlights of the first game because, like, Edgecombe and his performance, and it was like, Embiid just, like, doesn't have it anymore right now, at least. And, I mean, I know he had a game the other night, I think, where he had, like, 20. But I mean, I'd rather him just like leave the game while you can still move at all. Because like one or two more injuries to your legs and he's gonna be walking with a limp for the rest of his life, man.
And they make a lay for that.
He was
Anyway, it's super sick.
he was so good, like at his peak, but it's like he's just gotten injured way too many times.
Yes.
No, it's kind of like it's like Patrick Ewing. He started getting hurt a lot towards the end of his career, and then it's like, okay, he's playing in like Orlando and Seattle, and it's like, dude, like, we love you, man, but call it quits.
I read a lot of NBA articles, and like I love the what ifs. Like, and one I never thought about, and this is a huge what if, is Grant Hill. Dude, if that guy didn't experience injuries, we could be talking about Grant Hill as one of like the greatest basketball players ever, dude. Because that guy in his prime could fucking hoop, man.
Him and T-Mac were on the same team.
Yeah, but he didn't get to play that much in Orlando because of
the injury.
Right.
But like,
but he was that next generation of Detroit basketball, you know, right?
He was. The injury bug
Sucks, damn, sucks. It really sucks. Oh man.
But like with that Magic team too, I'm pretty sure I remember the story being they were trying to sign Tim Duncan. They were close to having a deal done. They're showing him the team plane, and he asks if he can bring his wife on the team plane. And Doc Rivers said no. And he signed with the Spurs. And so, like, if you have prime T-Mac, Grant Hill, without the injuries, and Tim Duncan, that team is fucking stupid. that team just is like the elite of the elite.
Yeah, right.
And they're tall as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But what ifs?
What ifs, man? We can do a whole podcast episode on what ifs, dude. Like, literally.
What if Jared Sullinger didn't have
Oh, you still on Jared Sullinger, huh?
that guy's back did him in.
No, it's the fact that he loved Big Macs is what did him in.
His back did him in. Nah, bro put on so much weight. I love that guy, though.
Oh, man.
Jared Sullinger, unironically,
Let's get him on the show.
one of my favorite hoopers of all time.
You got a huge van, Sully. Let's get you on the show.
For real. Anytime, Sully.
Yeah.
Anytime you want to come on the show. And if you bring a KBL jersey with you and sign it, man, it'll make my dreams come true.
And if Luke Cornett isn't busy.
Yeah. Yeah, if Luke isn't busy, you can go on and say.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, no, it makes me happy, though, to see that Jared Sullinger's still in NBA 2K. Here, he has a My Team card, and it's like a ruby. And I'm like, yeah.
Let's go, Sully.
I'm going to rock with some Sullinger.
You'd be the motherfucker that would, like, skip a date to sit home and watch Jared Sullinger highlights or something, like.
It's like, I can't tonight. I got plans.
Yeah. I've got plans. My plans are sitting on my bed in my, like, Jared Sullinger, like, city jersey, just watching highlights.
Knife. Candles lit. No, it's
Candles lit is nice. Candles lit is crazy. I can't even. No, but I unironically have like sat down and just watched Jared Sullinger Korean Basketball League highlights. So fun.
Yeah.
Him and Michael Beasley are the two guys I find myself going back and watching their highlights.
Michael Beasley, dude. Not even in just 2K. That guy was underrated, bro. He was actually pretty solid.
He's one of those guys that like, and I saw this the other day, and it was like, if you had to convince someone who's never seen basketball to watch basketball, but you can't show them a superstar, who are you showing them to get them interested in basketball? And I didn't comment because the person I was going to comment was the top comment already. It was Jamal Crawford. I thought was like, okay, if you want to get the excitement of basketball, like the highlights, like I'm going to dribble, I'm going to hop step, put it behind my back as I hop step and hit you with a layup. Like he just had a flair to his game.
Yeah.
But Michael Beasley's another one of those guys that like, if someone had never seen basketball and you show them a Michael Beasley highlight reel, they're going to think, like, this guy is so good. He might be, like if you're just watching highlights of Michael Beasley, and I guess it's, like, it's freaking highlights, but the stuff he could do was, like, he could do all the same things the superstars could do. He just didn't do it nearly as consistent.
On the same level. Like, the same level of production.
Like, Beasley would give you, like, 10 games a year where he looked like prime Carmelo Anthony. Well, it's like, and then the rest of the year, he wasn't doing that.
Draymond Green does everything Nikola Jokic can do. He just does it at a fraction of what Nikola Jokic does. Like, it's like a prime example.
It's like, so my first anime I ever watched was Kuroko's Basketball.
Yep.
Because, like, at the time, I hadn't really watched any anime, and I'm like, all right, I love basketball. I'm going to watch the anime about basketball. There's one of the kids on the team. I forget his name. But it's like, it's a high school team and they're playing, trying to win the championship.
Yeah.
And they're like, this guy, he can hit a shot from anywhere. But he's very inconsistent. Like that's Michael Beasley. Like, he has every move in his bag, but just don't be prepared for it to always work.
Right? Yeah.
There's one. Where the fuck were we? Dude, like,
I don't know how many even things we just talked about. We're just talking ball, man. Yeah, exactly. I think the last game I want to talk about was the Lakers beat the Kings. Not a very big accomplishment, but again, they beat the Kings 127-120. The highlight of this game was Reeves getting 51, 11 rebounds, 9 assists. He made 6 threes. Luka just went out with an injury.
Right.
So it's going to be the Austin Reeves show for at least a week or so until they reevaluate Luka. We're not going to see Bron till like mid-November at least. So for a little bit, we could be seeing Hillbilly Kobe for a couple games.
We could. And hopefully Ayton can look a little bit more like dominating.
Yeah.
I mean, right now I think his stats were like he's averaging like 16 and 9 or something like that. But like he's too damn athletic. And he's shown us in the past that he has the ability to be a tier above what he is right now.
Yep.
There's no reason this guy, especially with no LeBron and Luka on the court, that he can't go out and give you like 22 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
He has the frame to do it. And he was saying this in an interview the other day. He's like, oh, my teammates are always trying to piss me off before games so that I play better.
I mean,
I want DeAndre, if you're listening, you're not listening. You aren't seeing this. You probably never will. If you see this, think of the person on this planet you hate the most. Just before every game, think of the person on this planet you despise, that you are preying on their downfall. You just can't stand them. You hate them. And imagine they are just grilling you. They're calling you all sorts of shit. They're like, Ayton, you can't play at all. You can't score with either hand. You're an absolute wimp. You have nothing in this game. Are you even trying hard? You suck. You're the worst player I've ever seen in my life. Like, just imagine this guy just grilling you and grilling you and grilling you and get angry at him. And come into the game and imagine all 5 people on that team are that guy. Just get mad. Every game.
Fuck could this person possibly be?
I don't know. Whoever that guy was that slicked your entire driveway so you couldn't make that game when you were in Portland, imagine they're all that guy.
DeAndre Ayton's going to see this particular part of the video right here. And then he's going to be crying next game, and I'm going to know why.
Like, dude, we all know what he can do when he's at his best. Just do it, man. And I'm sure, like, and I'm saying this as a Celtics fan. I can only imagine how much shit the Lakers fans are saying. But, oh my God.
Yeah.
He's just a guy that I've been big on him since he got drafted. I watched him, like, I watched his high school highlights. I watched him a little bit at Arizona. And I'm just like, this guy, I thought he was going to be like a bona fide, like next Dwight Howard type of deal.
Yeah, I can see it.
And he's been like 60% of that.
Yeah.
It's like he hasn't, he still has yet to have that breakthrough.
Uh-huh.
And when he was on the Suns, like he thought it was coming. Balls.
Them young boys.
Yeah, young boy is coming. But I'm hoping that him and Austin Reeves are looking like Kobe and Shaq while Luke come up.
I think Austin Reeves is going to have prime opportunity to showcase what he's worth on the open market here because he's going to be the go-to guy. And one more thing I wanted to mention before we get out of here, it has to do with the Lakers. I was watching the Laker-Warrior game. Marcus Smart, I forget who he knocked over, bro, on the Warriors. Al Horford in a Golden State Warriors uniform is screaming at him all of a sudden, like, "Hey, don't do that to my teammate." I'm like, "Am I in the fucking multiverse right now?" It's like these guys were boys a couple years ago. I was like, "What am I watching right now?" Dude?
Well, that's the thing too, though, is it's like they're so competitive with it that like when you're on that court, it can be your boy for like years, years. But it's like how
well, it's like KD and like Russ.
Yeah, KD and Russ are like even now with Kyrie and Bron.
Yeah.
They are like
at it with each other when they're on the
But
court.
off the court, they love each other. You know what I mean? Like,
just that competitive spirit.
Yeah, like I get it. It's just so weird, you know.
It's crazy.
It's like, what? Uncle Al's yelling at the young flopper here? It's like,
Floppers, crazy. I will say though, it was a little surreal seeing Marcus in a Lakers jersey.
it's like when Rondo went to the Lakers. It was weird for me. It was like so strange.
Yeah, and I know like it's not like the direct thing. It wasn't direct with Rondo either. It's like they eventually found their way there. But it's like, as a Celtics fan, it's like when you were a Celtic, you're a Celtic for life.
yeah. It's like
Celtics, Lakers, we don't do that. You know, it's like,
Exactly.
but yeah. Well, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover.
All right. Yeah, I mean, did we want to talk about the gambling stuff at all?
Oh, yeah. So Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier got locked up.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so they got arrested. So with Terry, apparently he was giving people inside info about like props to bet on him.
Yep.
With Chauncey Billups, bro was involved in some sort of like mafia poker gambling scheme.
People completely like different things.
So like it was him and others were running like high stakes poker games where they were cheating the people that they were playing, and apparently the Italian mafia was running these games.
Coaching the Trailblazers cannot be that bad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But it's just crazy. It's like you brought back the mafia for this. The mafia's out here,
Yeah, NBA games. Yeah.
like getting the coaches, and then also one of the Lakers coaches apparently got involved in that. Not the poker stuff, the gambling stuff. He knew a game that LeBron was gonna be out before like it was on the injury report, and so he was telling people to bet the unders on LeBron. And so it was like all sorts of crazy stuff.
Like Tim Donaghy type shit.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I will say though, with the Tim Donaghy thing, it's a little different.
A little different, yeah.
It's a little different in the way that Rozier's just like, oh yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna leave the game early with my leg, but just know I'm gonna leave the game early with my leg. Right? It's like, okay, he leaves the game. I guess that's manipulating it a little bit.
Yep.
When you're a ref though, it's a whole different level.
Well, Tim Donaghy, I've watched the documentary about him. He claims he didn't fix any of those games. Bullshit. Not one, dude.
You definitely fixed the games. He's like, oh no, I didn't fix the games. I just had intel into how they might go. So I know these teams so well. My ass, dude, my ass. You know those teams that well.
So you want to know my rant with gambling with the NBA is I love Adam Silver. I do. I think he's a great general manager. I think he gets along great with the players. I think he's got great relationship with the league and the fans. I think he's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Not as great as David Stern, but I think Adam Silver has been good. I saw him get up there the other night. They obviously asked him about this, and he basically said, like, oh, when I found out, I just had this pit in my stomach. It was horrible. Rightfully so. But this is the same league that promotes FanDuel and DraftKings and how great it is, and they want to have great partnerships. So
Yeah.
it can't go both ways. You know what I mean? Like, you could, like, when one of your players, you find one of your players gambling, like,
Yeah.
it doesn't look very good.
What I will say though is, and I'm hoping that he handles this swiftly.
Yeah.
When Jonte Porter was found out,
Yeah.
he was banned from the league.
Yeah, okay.
Terry is gonna be banned from the league.
And he should be.
Chauncey is gonna be banned from the league.
And, like, going back to Rozier, I love Terry Rozier. He was fantastic on the Celtics, great player, but he should be banned from the league. He deserves it. You shouldn't be doing part shit like this. Mm-hmm. Chauncey especially. What the fuck is Chauncey Billups been doing, bro? Yeah.
Like that's just crazy, man. Like,
not only like Chauncey too. Not only he's not an active player, he's a coach. He's a Hall of Famer. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
I think there's been debate if he should be in the Hall of Fame.
I know Ben Wallace made it.
Ben Wallace made it.
I don't think Chauncey has.
But because Chauncey was such a crucial part of that Pistons team, that's why there's been debate. He should be. Statistically, he should be. But now, I think it's going to be very different. You know, when they look at that.
Well, someone was saying that too with like since Maverick. I was reading an article about this earlier. And Maverick Carter, he apparently had some stuff where he was like illegally gambling. He's LeBron's agent. So someone's like, "Oh, is this gonna keep LeBron out of the hall?" Which, if it somehow comes out that like LeBron was involved in this gambling stuff, man, I can't.
I don't think the National Guard's keeping LeBron out the hall at this point.
Imagine how badly that would shake up the whole NBA.
If LeBron,
If LeBron was involved, like it would be like the whole Shohei deal.
yeah,
Where Shohei was sort of accused of gambling, in a sense. I hope it's just these guys. Hope it doesn't continue to spread.
I don't think it'll be the last time this happens.
Oh, I don't either.
At least for a while. I think at least I hope nothing else comes out. I know the Rozier thing a couple years ago, there was rumblings about it, and then it kind of got swept under the rug. Oh, he's fine. We investigated it, and then it came back.
Then the FBI went after him.
Yep.
What I will say is, I think if you set the standard of, if we catch you gambling, you are banned from the league for life.
Yep.
The only players we will ever really be seeing, like, if we catch you gambling on games. Because, I mean, these guys, I'm sure, all go to casinos and frickin' gamble. It's like,
They all do it.
and that, I don't care, like, use your money how you want, and that's okay. But if you set the standard of, if we catch you gambling on games, it doesn't matter if it's your own games, it doesn't matter if it's other people's games or other sports or anything. Well, other sports you can bet on, but if we catch you gambling on games that you're participating in, or even just other games within the league,
Yeah.
you're banned for life.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
If they set that standard, the only guys you're going to have that are even trying to get away with it are the Jonte Porters of the world.
The ones who aren't playing that much.
The ones who don't play that much, and they're sort of fringe guys who, like, maybe, like, towards the end of the year, they're going to get, like, 20, 25 minutes, and they're going to say, okay, I'm making a couple $100,000. I'm going to turn to these bookies and tell them to bet the under on me, throw a game, and get my cut of however many millions they make off of it. Those are going to be the only guys that are willing to do it. Because if you're like, let's just say, like, I don't know, if you're like an Anthony Edwards and you've got a max contract, you're never going to go gamble on games that you're participating in. If you're a LeBron, you're a literal billionaire. Like, you stand nothing to gain from gambling on your own games.
Yeah.
So it's like, but the scary thing is these fringe guys who do have, like, a chance to maybe up their role in the league, saying, instead of doing that, I'm going to try and just sort of cash out. Those are the people I think you're going to have continue to do it.
Rather than work hard and carve out more minutes and, earn more money, let me do crazy illegal shit there and fucking get banned from the league for life. That's a good idea.
Yep. Getting banned from the league doesn't take your money away. That's probably what they're thinking. That, I mean, any charges that they're going to get obviously would probably be that for them.
Fun way to end it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real downer.
Yeah, real fun way to end it.
Oh, well, let us know what you think of the general manager questions.
Yeah, and use code buckets on draft. No,
They're not there yet. Give it some time. We'll be there.
yeah, maybe we'll get there at some point.
First of all, making that joke after the fucking whole gambling rant we just went on is insane.
It's okay, crazy. Oh man. Well, until next time. See y'all later. Peace.